Alrighty, so we're just leaving Farm Beach now and can confirm that their jump starter pack does work. I think a little bit of, not redemption, what's the word I'm looking for? Paying it forward, that's what I'm trying to say. So there was a guy with a Land Cruiser there and it just was completely dead, had absolutely nothing. So I've actually got our jump starter pack charged up these days and figured out why it wasn't charged, because when you check it, you have to turn it back off fully. I didn't realise it's not just a little display to tell you what percentage is sitting at. But anyway, pulled it out and it jump started the cruiser no trouble. So it's good to know that the 2000 watt iTech World jump start pack can do a cruiser. So we won't have any troubles, because there's a bit of debate about whether they will jump start the bigger cars. So yeah, what are we doing now?
We are headed to Port Lincoln National Park today to meet up with some other friends. So our good friends, the Lows, have left us today.
Heading the complete other way.
Yep.
They're gone. We won't be seeing them for a long time.
It's always so hard saying goodbye to these friends that you meet.
Yeah, it's a sad day.
It is. But no doubt we'll stay in contact with them and see them later on. But yeah, we're going to meet up with some other friends.
The Joneses.
The Joneses that we spent Christmas with. At the Lincoln National Park. So we're going to stay at Fisherman's Point Campground for 3 days. So it'll be a busy couple of days actually. We've got the kids getting their first vax today. What?
Nothing.
Nothing. And then we've got the swim with the sea lions tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
Hope the water's not too cold.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're going to go now and deal with the crying that is no doubt coming.
Well, we're going to go dump the dunny and get some water first, and then get to the national park, and then get back in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry.
Good.
Good. Alright.
Bit to do. Better do it.
Let's go.
Hey, so here we are, guys, at the start of the Lincoln National Park. So 10 minutes out of Port Lincoln itself, roughly, for the entrance of the park, but we've got about another half-hour drive until we get to our campsite. It's most of it's 60k zone, so it goes from 80 to 60 and then down to 40 when you hit the dirt road. So it's bitumen most of the way and then dirt for the end bit of the national park there. Everything has to be booked online. Don't get caught out. So in the time that we're here, everything is pretty much booked out. So there's a few of the campsites here that must be just sought after, and they were all booked out. So jump online first. If you want, come in, do a recce first, check the sites. That way you know they've got little maps online. You can see all the numbers. But we'll take you in there now and we'll show you our site. So this is us for the next few nights. Pretty damn good spot, if I do say so myself. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's an amazing view.
Look at that. You probably can't see that. You can't ask for much more. Now, it is blowing a fair bit. It was not too bad when we got here, but it has kicked up a little bit, and it's meant to be windy for the next few days, but we're quickly figuring out that's just SA.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get away from it anyway, really.
No, beautiful one day, windy the next. But hey, it's not the worst. But come out and have a look at the view we got. And a beautiful sunset over the back. So we're going to sit down, have a beer and enjoy it. So we've got a little protected spot on the other side of the campground for us to come sit and watch this sunset. It looks pretty bloody amazing. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How do we look? We got bags under our eyes.
We look tired.
So we got up at about 6 a.m. this morning, and that's pretty unheard of for us.
Especially these days.
It was an absolute struggle. But it's all for good reason, because we're going to swim with the sea lions today.
Yay.
I'm pretty excited.
I am pretty excited. This is like the one thing that I was happy to spend money on this whole trip. Like,
yeah,
the one big spend.
And you do have to spend money. How much is it?
$640 for the family. But that's for half a day, and that includes your wetsuit hire and I think all your food and drinks and stuff as well. So yeah, I think it's worth it if you get to swim with sea lions, puppies of the sea, they reckon. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I don't know how the kids are going to go. That'll be an interesting one. They generally, with wildlife, get a bit timid.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, we got a pretty decent day. There's a little bit of cloud coverage, and it's meant to be a little bit windy, but the water looks really calm at the moment.
It looks heaps better than yesterday. So maybe that's why they do it in the morning before the wind picks up. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
So we're on the Calypso Bay Charters boat, and so what they say is there's 4 different locations that we can see the seals at. But no, 4. They're looking at it. Yeah, good mate, yourself? So there's 4 different locations. So they're going to take us out to one where they've had a lot of luck lately, and then if that's no good, we'll check out another one.
Right.
But there's 4 in total.
Oh, okay.
So hour and a half ride roughly out there, and then they'll suss out where the best spot is, and then you get an hour and a half all together in the zone, so roughly an hour in the water, so it should be good.
Oh yeah. What's on your face, like, you know?
Hi.
How was it?
So good. So good.
Hey, well, once again, that was bloody incredible.
Very worth the money.
So, what did we say it was? $600 and something for a family of 4.
640.
Now, when Erin was talking about booking that in, I was pretty skeptical on it. I was like, it's a lot of money to go out and swim with a couple of seals. But once you get out there and you swim those things, and there ended up being like probably 10 in the water with us.
Yeah, and apparently that's a quiet day.
Yeah, but that was enough. Like, it was awesome. So it was a little bit harder for the kids. They like, Bella really enjoyed it, but Toby just found the water too cold and he was sort of struggling to get around with his flippers. So it wasn't as good for him. But I'm happy we did it. I'm happy we spent the money, because that hour's worth of swimming with them, because that's roughly what you get at an hour in the water. It was amazing. You just swim. The faster you go, the more they chase you and hang around you.
And they are so playful. Like, they swim right in front of you and do tricks and just like looking at you. It was so cool. Yeah.
And then when we get in the boat to leave, they're all just looking at you like little puppies.
Yeah, they're just like,
sad that you're going. Like, their friends are leaving. So absolutely incredible. I recommend it to anyone who's willing to spend that little bit of money. That the experience was so worth it. I know it's hard because there's so many different things like that around the country and you just can't do them all. Like, there's so many things we've wanted to do, but just the money's just too much.
But that was like the one thing I had my heart set on doing, and I'm so glad that I convinced this one to...
So that's another big bucket list thing ticked off. Yeah, Calypso Bay Charters. Look them up if you're in the area and you're looking at doing something like that. Amazing. So the other day, I told you guys that we're going to be looking at a new gear or dirty gear bag on the back of the van, because this one that we've got now, it's just no good. Those straps are stuffed, the buckles are broken. I've been jerry-rigging it to get it to work, but it keeps every bumpy road, like the whole way into this national park, it ends up sagging all the way down to the bottom. So, put it up on Instagram, got heaps of good recommendations, and I went with none of them. But there's a reason. We were just in town at Port Lincoln then, and there's an ARB. And I looked up the price of their dirty gear bags, and they were quite reasonable, 130 odd bucks, similar to a lot of the other good brands. So it was there, ready to go, so I picked up one of them. And they look pretty good, to be honest. I've seen a few on other cars before. Pretty big bags on the side, buckles and everything to close the top, make it a bit easier than unzipping it every time. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just meant I didn't have to order one and try to get it posted somewhere. So I'll chuck it on, show you what it's like on there. There we go, bag's on. To be honest with you, it's not that much different to the old one. I thought this top bit, on the photos, if I look closer I would have figured it out, but it looks like that was like a bit holding over the top of the tyre, like the crash pad ones. That's one of the reasons why I bought it, but obviously it's not like that. It's got these buckles and they fold out, and that's what closes it. So look, the main thing it does have that the other one didn't have is a slouch strap, so it'll stop it just sagging down onto the, I can't do that with that end, it'll stop it from sagging down to the bottom of the tyre. So at least that was our main problem we had. So we'll see how it goes. My God, guys, you should check out this beach. It is bloody stunning. So calm, the water is so blue. What do you reckon?
It's pretty amazing.
Looks like we're chilling here for the Arvo. So this is Engine Point. It's about, only another 5 minutes drive from our campground, just further on the dirt track. A little bit of a rough track to get in there. A couple of pinstripes, a few more memories. Oh yeah. Tell you what, guys, this national park is just spectacular. If you're heading down Port Lincoln way, make sure you put this on your list of somewhere to stay. All the campgrounds are awesome, and there's so many just bays with these beautiful calm beaches. And like, even in here, we're really protected right now, even though it's windy just around the corner at our campground. And I think that's the beauty about this national park. You can always find somewhere out of the wind. It is just amazing. The kids are having a blast, jumping around on all the rocks and playing in the rock pools. We're just sitting here having a few beers in this beautiful sun. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, so we got these oysters when we were in Coffin Bay a few days ago now, and they've been sitting in the fridge. We've been putting it off, haven't we? We
have.
We're not oyster connoisseurs, so we had Kilpatrick ones from the Lowe's. Cooked us some Kilpatrick ones, and they were amazing.
They were delicious.
And we're gonna
taste like bacon.
We're gonna do some Kilpatrick ones tonight, but we have to try a natural one.
Bella wants to try a natural one too.
Can you remember which way they said? I got my fishing glove on.
Okay, I remember 2 o'clock.
That way? Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
and 2 o'clock.
But is that how you hold it?
Yes.
Okay. So, 2 o'clock.
And you put a knife in and you just like prise it open. It's supposed to be easy.
So this was Nick from Lucky Country Travellers.
Oh my god, do not stab your hand.
And then you run the knife
Down the back.
Oh, I've got it the upside. I've got it upside down.
Ah!
It was 2 o'clock that way.
Ow.
I had it at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Right.
Can't tell the time.
There you go.
What bloody hell's going on in
Then
here?
you run it down that way.
He's trying to.
What you do is you cut your oyster in half. I should mention we're a couple of margaritas deep.
Start again.
Like you got 12, huh?
All right, Erin, you ready?
No, you go first.
What? I don't know about this.
Okay, I'll do it. Just, I'll do it. Go.
All right, up. Just relax. All right. First, yeah, get over the sink. Get over the sink.
It
God.
looks okay. You good old ocean booger. There's shell in it. You hacked it.
Not a good
All
shot.
right, we'll shove that in your mouth.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Ah, that's beautiful. It's like it's natural. Natural oyster. Oh,
Right.
Alex, that's the same one that she spat out. You're gonna put in.
Don't waste it.
Step back
Put it
there.
back in the shell.
No,
Maybe stick to those ones for a little bit.
I don't think I would like those because they have salt.
Well, you did good.
I don't try.
Looks good.
It looks
Yeah,
good.
Let's see how he goes.
Just go to town. That's it. Break the way so she slides down the gullet.
Lots of motion boogers.
Why are you eating seabullets?
Because we're going to try them.
It's a bit slimy.
So we're going to do the country. We're going to try everything.
Australia.
Go.
Who is
3,
oyster?
2.
Just wait. It's got a bit of juice on it.
You probably want that though. It gets slippery.
3, 2, 1.
It hasn't gone well. It has not gone down well.
Nah,
I thought it was gone then.
that's no good.
Oh no, I thought you actually were going to eat.
I was like, oh, he's done it.
Probably shouldn't have. I've already chewed it. Do you want one?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't.
All right, so the naturals went no good at all. We do not do natural oysters, obviously. So we're going to do some Kilpatricks. So we've got a bit of woozy sauce, bit of Tabasco and tomato sauce. We're going to chuck that in, fried up a bit of bacon in preparation because we knew we didn't like it.
We just had to try it.
But we'll chuck them in, chuck them in the Weber, and I'm sure they will be delicious.
They were last time we had them, so I really hope so. I hope the natural one has not turned me off.
How many margaritas have you had?
7.
I've had a few, obviously, because I can't even say margaritas.
And this is what happens when we hang without a banana.
Ah, it's your fault. Bit of behind the scenes there. All right, chuck that in. Look like you're doing something.
Wow, all right.
Nick from Lucky Country Travellers, I'm sorry mate, we couldn't do them natural, but Kilpatrick, they're bloody delicious. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go get a glow stick.
Good.
Go get a...
Hey, I reckon we got one of the best campsites in this campground, eh? So, here we are, parked up behind us here. I'll just walk down here and show you what we have, pretty much to ourselves. Check this out. Mate, that is amazing down there. So we're gonna go spend the arvo down there, have a couple of beers on our own little beach, and a bit of a swim because the weather is quite good today. Warmed up a fair bit. Hey, what do you reckon?
This is a pretty amazing little spot.
So roughly 14 bucks a night to stay in the national park here. I think that is incredible.
Yes, especially when you've got like, this is literally 2 minutes walk from our caravan.
It's not even 2 minutes, you throw a rock and you hit our van.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's crazy. So, and it's like I said before, there's so many different bays. You just look at which way the wind's going and you get yourself a nice little protected spot. So even on a half average day, you can still be in a nice beach spot.
Yeah, get somewhere out of the wind.
But look at it, like, come on. It's unreal. The more we do in SA, the more I'm liking it. And they reckon WA is even better on top of that. So I'm excited for what we've got to come. So good.
Well, we saw a caravan today with a boat on it.
Yeah.
Squid, calamari.
How is it?
Delicious.
The cuttlefish that we caught at, where was it? Royalty.
Yep.
Thanks to the cuttings. Cheers, guys. Just cooked it up on the induction cooker. And,
the beach that no one can pronounce.
yeah, Relati. It's delicious. So good. We weren't sure about cuttlefish. We were umming and ahhing whether it was going to be as good as squid, but I really can't tell the difference, to be honest. Awesome.
The trick is definitely soaking it in salted milk though.
Yeah, we've been
for
doing
about
that now.
half an hour.
Yep. Makes a difference.
Makes it a real difference.
Yeah, and a quick cook on the induction cooker in a bit of veggie oil.
Yep.
Yeah. So good.